Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Moment Happy Face Killer's daughter learned dad is a serial killer who tried to manipulate her as body count piled up. The daughter of a notorious serial killer has relived the raw moment she learned her father was in prison for heartlessly murdering women. The then-teenager Melissa Moore was left in heaving sobs when she unraveled the dark truth about her happy face killer dad, Keith Hunter Jesperson. In 1995, when Moore was a senior in high school, her mom pulled her and her two younger siblings aside to deliver the unbelievable news, she told Time magazine. At the time, the family was living at her grandmother's house in Spokane, Washington, 4 hours east of Seattle, and Moore was sleeping on a cramped cot in the cellar. The teen knew that something was wrong when her mom called a family meeting, but nothing could have prepared her for what came next. Her father had been imprisoned for murder. "I just remember going in there, throwing myself on the cot, crying and trying to picture what happened," she said. Is this really true? Moore's truck driver, Dad earned the bone-chilling title Happy Face Killer by taunting detectives as he serially murdered and raped women in the early 1990s. After committing the sick acts, he would leave a gloating confession letter for police and the media, and each one was signed with a smiley face. Now, Jesperson is serving multiple life sentences in Oregon after being convicted of murdering at least 8 women. But he's claimed to have killed as many as 185. Jesperson's dark story is being dramatized in Paramount Plus crime thriller series Happy Face, which was produced by Moore. The fictional series follows a grown-up version of Moore, played by Annalee Ashford, who is working as a talk show makeup artist when her serial killer dad, played by Dennis Quaid, reaches out to her. The disturbed dad demands to reconnect with his daughter, and if she does his bidding, he'll divulge on a 9th victim. Moore intends for the series to capture the toxic entanglement she's wrapped in with her father, who she says emotionally exploited her in their back-and-forth interactions until she cut him off in 2004. "There was always a reason why my dad would say something to me, and I always felt that my father wanted to get my guard down and open my heart, so then he would manipulate that," she said. I think they, Ashford and Quaid, really embodied what it would be like to be in that type of relationship. Jesperson trapped most of his victims by targeting hitchhiking women who agreed to get in his truck for a free ride. He then would often rape, beat, and strangle them before dumping their bodies. The killer started flaunting his crimes after someone else took ownership for his first murder, the killing of Tanya Bennett in January 1990. Jesperson met 23-year-old Bennett at a bar near Portland, Oregon, and she later came to his home. Then, the two got into an argument, and he beat, raped, and strangled her. An urgent investigation was launched, and the victim's remains were found days later with a rope around her neck. Then, a woman with a history of making false statements to the police told cops that she had murdered the woman at the orders of her abusive boyfriend. The couple was convicted of Bennett's killing, and he was furious. From then on, he gloated about each murder with a sick smile. Keith Hunter Jesperson once claimed to as many as 185 women, but he's only been charged for 8 killings. Here are the victims who died at the psychotic hands of the Happy Face Killer. Brave Moore has reclaimed her traumatic past by becoming a voice for other subjects of notorious crimes. She's worked hard to shine a light on other true crime stories, producing TV projects like The Life and Murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, Jodi Arias, The Friends Speak, and Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup. Plus, she's spoken with over 100 children whose parents had committed murder to help them cope with the horrifying news. "When I came forward with my story, I started getting emails. I'm just like you, and I really validated my experience," she said. "I started to see that we all had a similar experience in the emotion range. We all had denial. The 5 stages of grief were really real for us." The survivor is married with 2 adult kids and plans to move to Italy with her husband, Steve Kenyer, to restore a fixer-upper home. Season 1 of Happy Face premiered on Thursday and is available to stream on Paramount+.